Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. And today we have, as you can see by the screen, we have our Friday Night SmackDown review. And yeah, it was, I will say, it's one of the best episodes of SmackDown I have seen so far. And as you can see, the highlight of the day, I'm just gonna go right into it. AJ Lee makes a shocking return back, backing up her husband CM Punk against Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. We all know what happened on Monday Night Raw and Clash of Paris. Becky Lynch now is part of the faction of Seth Rollins, and now it's more likely that they are going to be a team. So we're probably going to have a tag team a mixed gender match with Seth Rollins with Becky, and then against CM Punk and AJ Lee. I will say I saw this show, and the pop of Chicago is exactly how this song is. It was loud, epic, and just extremely joyful of seeing AJ Lee back into the ring, back into the company that make her a star. That not just make her a star, that she helped out to create the women's division to be one of the most original divas that we know and love. So now we have her back. The crazy AJ Lee is back, and we all love it for it. And we're all celebrating, excited. What is this new contract that is apparently is going to be long term? It's not just going to be a one-time thing. It's a long-time turn because she also picked up the Intercontinental uh, belt that Becky holds, and she's like eyeing it to it. So we know where this is going. AJ Lee could be the next opponent after the tag team bout. So yeah. In other news, other than the big AG, uh, AJ return, AJ Lee return, we have of course the final SmackDown appearance of the one, the only, the greatest of all time in wrestling, John Cena. So this was his last SmackDown. He was very joyful, very emotional of how he opened this up, and just saying thank you to the WWE universe and everything. Then Sami Zayn came by and opened an open challenge for his United States champion, because that's what John Cena did back in the day for Sami Zayn's debut on the main roster. So this is mostly like a homage for John Cena and paying back of what he did for Sami. So that's amazing. But the match ends up with an interference of the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's return, his first appearance in one of the main roster shows. We saw him in SummerSlam that he shockingly returned, and we all know he was going to be the opponent of John Cena. But then Logan Paul came in to be his opponent into Clash of Paris. But now it's official. He interferes into the United States champion match with Sami Zayn and John Cena. He interferes. He gave it all his finisher. And when he went back to the Gorilla station, he says to the camera, "Hey, John, I'll see you in WrestlePalooza," and then some profanity afterwards. So yeah, so that means that will be the next PLE that we're coming up, and from this video will be 2 weeks. It'll be on September 20th. WrestlePalooza will be the first PLE, not on Peacock. It will be the first one in ASPN. So they're treating this like a mini WrestleMania. And I must say, it's gonna be great because not only we're gonna have Brock and John Cena, but we're probably gonna have AJ Lee and CM Punk against Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Probably it hasn't been announced, but that's probably what's going to Taurus. Then we also have in the show Aleister Black defeated Damian Priest on SmackDown this episode, and I must say this match was amazing, was great. I love their chemistry. It's just amazing how these two are elevating. I do believe that Aleister Black says his return elevates any wrestler that he's with, and it's very great. And Damian Prince, what can I say with Damian Prince? He never disappoint. He's never disappointed of how humongous of a talent that he is. I really enjoy his world title run um, earlier in the year. I think it was last year. It was last year. Yes, it was last year that it was his world title run. So it was very amazing. So kudos for them. It was a great match. Can't wait to see more of it. Then we also had, if I can see here, we also had. Let's see. So yes, we also have. I knew it. Julia retains her women's U.S. title against Michin. So again, Julia is just an amazing talent into the ring, and with pairing up with Michin, I do believe, and somehow if they continue this feud, I do believe Michin will win the U.S. Title. We just have to wait and see how this goes. But my question is, what is that gonna mean with Julia? She's doing great, but I do believe her booking decisions with Triple H's booking decisions with Julia needs to be like a little polished. It's great that she's now have a representative, but I do believe she needs a little bit more charisma. I do believe that Michin is great, and I do believe there is a title for her later on, but I want just more feuds with Julia, more interested feuds. I just remember her feud with Stephanie Becker in NXT, one of the most amazing feuds I've seen, really, and she hold her own. So I just want to see her shine like that in the main roster. So let's just wait and see to how that goes. But yeah, but mostly overall great show. We haven't have a great SmackDown episode in a while, and of course we're just so hyped and so joyful and emotional about AJ Lee coming back. Can't wait to see how she adds to the women's roster and how many other feuds after Becky Lynch's feud. What other feuds that we get? Can we see a feud against maybe Mommy Rhea Ripley, the Radicator, or maybe some others like maybe Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy Time, or maybe who knows? We might have another return in the near future. We would love to see that return. If if you know about AJ Lee's previous feuds, you know who I'm talking about. That is also a free agent, by the way. So, Triple H, let's go. Let's make that rolling, okay? Let's make that happen, okay? So, overall, great episode. Best SmackDown for me in the entire year, and let's just keep this ball rolling. Can't wait to see what's next. All right, guys. That will be my SmackDown Friday night review. So I'll see you in the next one. I'm probably gonna have another stream, maybe playing some games. I am excited to play this game that I'm playing with one of my boys. I'm just gonna practice with it because I'm not very good at it. I'm just starting it. So let's just make that ball rolling. All right. Thank you guys. So I'll see you all in the next one, okay? Ciao.